Hey folks, Redneck Vapor here. It's another Wednesday. You know what that means. This week's episode of Hump Day Vape, folks, I'm going to talk to y'all about my all-day vape, or as some people refer to it as their ADV. Now, what I find to be defined as an all-day vape is the one flavor brand, the particular e-liquid that you find yourself vaping the majority of the day, if not all the day, and you just keep going back to it. There's just no way that you go a day without vaping it at all. And that's the way I see the definition of an all-day vape would be. Me personally, I vape between three to four flavors a day sometimes. You know, sometimes I get up and my all-day vape is always what I start with. And on into the middle of the day, around lunch or whatever, I might decide to start vaping something different, because I usually carry a couple of different devices with me to make sure, because some days the taste buds can be off, you're having a bad vape day, or whatever the reason may be. But today, I'm going to talk to you about what my all-day vape is. And if you've watched any of my prior videos, or have chatted with me on certain networks, say like Vapors TV or something like that, you pretty much already know what my all-day vape is. And to this date, it's Uncle Junk's John Wayne. Now, Uncle Junk's John Wayne is a e-liquid. Here I go with this part. I can't remember what I was going to say, but it is their take on a tobacco blend. And when I go to their website, it says John Wayne is proof that really good vape is worth the wait. Uncle Junk's spent months perfecting this blend of savory and sweet tobacco flavors. Now, what I get from John Wayne is a very caramely tobacco sweet. I mean, it's just a very, very smooth, creamy vape to me. I guess you could say this is Uncle Junk's take on an RY4, maybe. I'm not sure. I have not tried any RY4s, but the way people describe RY4, that's kind of what the John Wayne tastes like to me. So, with that being said, I'm going to have a vape. And I'm going to show y'all, look at what I picked up Monday. That right there is an Aspire Nautilus. And we'll just have a vape first. And of course, I've got my John Wayne loaded up in there. When I first bought this thing, of course, I'm going to put my all-day vape in there to begin with. I just got this Monday, so I'm going to fiddle with it a little bit. It's got adjustable airflow, which is pretty awesome in my book, people. But I'm going to fiddle with it a little bit more. I may throw a video out there on it. Y'all should be seeing a video come up on this big old beast that I've got it on top of, the Smoke Tech Ace. And if you've seen that video already, I'm sorry about all the shakiness that's in it. My camera obviously had that anti-shake setting on it, so when it would focus on something, every time you move it, it'd shake the camera. Or it looked like the camera was shaking. It was actually the focus. It would zoom in on, certain device or object and do that. So hopefully it's not doing it during this video, because I've got that turned off. But back on my Hump Day vape here. That's my all-day vape. It's John Wayne by Uncle Junk's. So if you want to, leave in the comments. Tell me what your all-day vape is. What is the one vape that you love so much that you find yourself vaping it all the time, every day? when you run out and you can't find any more, like I did a couple of weeks back, and it just drives you crazy that you can't wait to get another bottle of it. I mean, that kind of vape right there is what's considered to be your all-day vape. And if you haven't found your all-day vape yet, keep looking. You're going to find it eventually. Some people it takes a little longer than others. Me, I found John Wayne probably after I'd probably been vaping about a month before I actually found that. So, not real sure how long I was vaping for, but it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't the very first thing that I tried. Tell you what, this Nautilus is performing awesomely, y'all. I mean, the only thing that I've got to say that might be a negative about it is if you're using egos out there or even a twist, this tank is really, really big and it's really heavy too. It holds 5 milliliter of e-liquid. So it being that big, even with the beauty ring thing that comes with it, it's going to be big. I mean, look at it on this Ace. I mean, that is a huge, it makes this thing like 9 inches long. So that could probably only be the only con that I'd say about it, because when I got it I was like, this is the only thing I'm going to be able to put it on is this Ace because of how big it is. But with that being said, it has been performing awesomely so far. And I'll tell you what, it's, in my opinion, folks, it is really, really close to the flavor. The flavor I'm getting off of this is really, really close to some of the rebuildables that I've tried. I mean, it's, you can get that in something that's as easy as changing the head out of and just filling it up. It's well worth the money. I paid $34.99 for mine at a local brick and mortar. She got them in and I hopped on it real quick because just about everywhere I've looked online has been sold out, so, or out of stock, whatever word y'all like to use. So that being said, I'm going to take a drink of my Dr. Pepper. Won't be doing no review on that. I just love Dr. Pepper. What else have I got? Not much is going on this hump day. Sorry if it got kind of boring, folks, but I've got a couple of e-liquids coming in. I've got some that is already here, and sad to say I've kind of had to let some of it steep because I don't want to do a review on something that, how can you say it, might turn out to be pretty daggum awesome, but yet if I try it straight out of the mailbox and do a review on it, it might not be that good. So I'm kind of giving some of the liquids I've got some time to steep, even though I hate letting e-liquids steep. My favorite e-liquids are e-liquids that I can pull straight out of the mailbox, put it in a tank, and vape it. But the sad thing is not all of them are like that. So be having some reviews come up on some of those. I'm not going to name any of the companies off the bat. So I've got some coming in from Strix. Is that what it is? Strix Elixirs? Yeah, I've got 6 coming in from them that I want a gift certificate off of Joe P's show on Vapors Nation. So I've got 6 samplers coming in from Strix Elixirs, so I'll let y'all know about them when I get them. What else? I guess that's all I got for you, folks, on this, yet again, another cold hump day down here in the South. So, till next time, this is Redneck Vapor. Y'all keep on vaping. I'll see you next time. You better watch out, John Wayne. You better watch out. You got something moving in, might take your place here eventually. You better watch out. This thing liable to kick your ass, knock you right out of the top. Ah, quack!